Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on into the Hobby Legend Studios here in Southern California. We got a fun one. It is a new format of our 2026 Heritage Breaks. 2 cases of Megas, hoping to hit more autos. This is a player break. All cards for this one will ship. And of course, I will do a recap at the end. Oh my god. Hold on. Heavy box. Heavy box. We're going to crack this bad boy open. Hopefully everything doesn't go spilling out. We're going to see what 2 cases of Megas produce. Yeah. There's just no way of doing this without making a huge mess, so give me 1 sec. We'll see how. Oh, this is definitely heavier than a hobby case. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Megas everywhere. It's a mega footfall. This is how I do it at home too. Makes it more fun. Just dump them all out. Oh, first 20 boxes. How is everybody doing on this Tuesday? Hopefully everybody's had a good start to their week. All right, Pat, let's see some Roman Anthony. I've had good luck with him on personal rips out of retail. I pulled his Roman Empire nickname variation out of a hanger box. So that does bode well. Let's see what we find today. Going to be a ton of packs, ton of boxes, ton of cards. All right. And away we go. All right. See, my lighting looks right. Sammy Basalo. First chrome card is a Mike Tauchman on the base one. Just do me a favor when you're sorting these through, just double check to make sure I didn't miss any variations. Shane Smith is going to be a regular short print. Thank you, Arturo. We're going to get exclusive reds. There's a Roman Anthony, just a base. Matt Shaw on the red paper. We get the silver sparkles like that, and we get the red paper. So you definitely will want to see a Roman Anthony on that red color match. We got a Addison Barger on the sparkle. Right? And I think there's just as good a chance of hitting cards too. I know the numbered cards don't fly out of here. Well, they don't fly out of hobby either, but the hits do come out of Megas. Real one, relic of Matt Olson on the game used piece of the bat there. That would be the same hit you would get in a hobby box. So, Mega number 1 already a win. How about Mizorowski on a red? I like the retail formats. I really do. It's right. It's okay. Just use it in here. What is going to do? Hunter Green on that sparkle. Jacob deGrom on the chrome. There's one of the rookie short prints. Jacob deGrom on that red. Brian, Jeff McNeil on that sparkle. There's definitely going to be a lot of chances at good cards. Austin Martin chrome. Kerry Carpenter is a regular short print. Another Talkman, that time on the red. I do like the reds. A Roman Anthony, that would look sweet. Or a Christian Moore. Dalen Lyles Sparkle. And Gabriel Moreno on a refractor. So tons of chrome coming out of that first box. Nice red Mizorowski, and we got a red. He's going after Christian Yelich again. All right, man. Good luck. Matt Shaw on the chrome. Sal Stewart. Definitely one of the good rookies. J.P. Crawford short print. Reese Hoskins red. Chase Meadroth Sparkle. I think the only thing you can't hit are the buybacks in this. I don't recall ever hitting one for myself. Mizorowski on the chrome. So Mizorowski starting out strong. That's a chrome and a red in 2 boxes. Mitch Keller on the short prints. Yandy Diaz on a red. Luke Keishel on that sparkle. Devers refractor. Another rookie quad short print. Bryson Stott on the red. The Phillies look good on that red paper card. Isaac Collins sparkle. Austin Hayes short print. Looks good on the Red Sox. Aroldis Chapman. That'll be a nice Roman Anthony. I hope I can at least find that one a couple of times. Sparkle of Wyatt Langford. We got a numbered card. Jackson Holiday, 148 out of 150 on a true blue refractor. I mean, not terrible at all. So it looks like both Megas had at least one hit in them, technically. Numbered card in one, a relic in the other. Just double check for short prints for me because I don't think they're in like the same spot as they normally are in Hobby. So I might miss them. Thank you, sir. Oh, was there? Yeah, they might just be super tough pulls. But I haven't pulled one yet out of retail. Because there's nothing that actually states whether or not you can pull them out of here. They just might be really tough. Oh, please don't make upside down stuff. Rookie there on the chrome of Peyton Toll. Red of Byron Buxton. Short print. That's a sweet one. Chase Burns on the color match red. Keep them rookie parallels coming. South Freelick on the sparkle. Ryan Weathers on a chrome. Morning, baseball. Terry, how we doing today? Another rookie short print. I mean, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with Luis Rengifo, Brett Beatty on the red. We used to call him Baby Vladdy because he would take those massive swings like Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Marcus Simeon on a sparkle. Not a bad player by any stretch of the imagination. Pretty solid defensively. Not a big power guy, but does run into some home runs. Connor Norby is a short print. He's not a superstar, he's not an all-star, but he's solid. You know, he's one of those guys that can fill in every day at several positions. Sajazi on the sparkle. He fits the mold of how the Brewers play baseball. Steals bases, plays solid defense. There is a Shohei Raw Power insert. Dominic Smith short print. That's pretty cool. Autograph number 1, Addison Barger on the Real Ones auto. Pretty sweet. We've already found an autograph. Nice Vladdy there on the red All-Star as well. Kyle Tucker on the spark. Josh Naylor on the chrome. And Luis Rengifo on a refractor. Cole Wilcox on the chrome. Yeah, I know. Speaking of, Luis Castillo short print. Cade Cavalli red. I like that it's a lot of teams that are a color match on those reds. For the random machine, we're going to do a left-right random. Crochet and Web on the Sparkle. All the base ones we'll just distribute evenly as we always do. Is that Willie McCovey on the insert? And Relic is going to be a game-used piece of the bat of Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty solid as far as relics go. There's a turn back the clock of Piazza. Lane Thomas on the red. Another one. You got Fried and Peralta on that Sparkle. Alec Burleson on the Chrome. Matt McLean short print. David Bednar on a red. That's all sparkles of these cards. O'Neal Cruz and Caballero. Buxton on the Chrome. Lars Nootbaar short print. Michael A. Taylor on a red. Another Sparkle duel. We got Dumper and Schwarbombs on that one. And a Brenton Doyle refractor to inbox number 4. Nice Bryce Eldridge Chrome rookie. Sean Murphy short print. Casey Schmidt red. Alright, there's our first short print. Decal Edge of Caden Dana. Hey, I like that one. A little halo action there on the short print. Connor Norby on the Sparkle. Luis Morales Chrome. Renel Blanco short print. Adley on the red. There's a sweet one. Schlittler on the Sparkle. Nice Cam Schlittler. Kevin Alcantara refractor. Another rookie quad. Jerkson Profar red. Miguel Cabrera on that sparkle. A little bit of Miggy. There's Johnny Bench on the insert. The World Series short print there for the Dodgers team card spot. Noah Cameron on the red. And I will do a random at the end also for the quad rookies. I know some of these are their own spot, but we just do one blanket random to make sure if they do need to be random, they're random. Cole Reagan's on the chrome. Alright, moving into our second stack. Lenny Sosa red. Bo Bichette sparkle. Nathan Eovaldi on the crow. Mitch Keller on the short print. Ryan Jeffers red. Caleb Durbin sparkle. Nick chrome. Mason Wynn refractor. JP Crawford short print. Another one for the random machine. Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb on the red. Dominic Smith on the sparkle. There is Carl Yastrzemski on that insert. Austin Hayes short print. Garcia red. Is this going to be the first box without an actual hit? Another rookie quad sparkle. Nope, we're going to get another numbered card. So it looks like so far each box has had some sort of hit in it. Oh, that's pretty nasty, man. Derek Jeter blue refractor, 42 of 150. The captain records his 3,000th hit. I am not upset at that kind of a hit coming out of a Mega at all. I knew these were going to be fun to do in a bigger format. boxes, we've had an autograph, 2 relics, 2 numbered cards, and a decal edge short print. So that is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right? I'm cool with that. I'll take a Derek Jeter blue out of retail. Dylan Beavers chrome rookie. Pitchers quad. JJ Bleday on the red. Shane Smith sparkle. Sasaki chrome. Joe Ryan short print. Altuve red. Another rookie quad sparkle. Cedric Mullins refractor. Jaden Hill short print. Bradley Blaylock red. Trevor Larnach on the sparkle. There's Judge on the ready set action. Eduardo Rodriguez short print. Castellanos red. Yeah, I mean, from the small sample size that I opened, I would say Grant Taylor on the sparkle. I hit the Roman Empire nickname variation out of 7 hangers, which I was like, that's really good. Brendan Donovan on the chrome. I like this whole retail product. I've had fun with the blasters. The Megas seem to have, like that one didn't have a hit in it unless I missed a short print. I mean a variation, which is sometimes possible. Hit a Del Murphy Real One Auto out of blasters. So I've had a lot of fun with Heritage Retail. I always do, though. This is one of my favorite sets every year. How about another Schlittler all in the sparkle? That's pretty good. I know those were going for a decent chunk of change at one point. Michael Busch chrome. Stowers on the chrome. Yeah, mine does too, man. It has that whole 2 per limit thing. Sometimes they let me slide though on stuff that just sits there. They'll just let me do multiple transactions. You know, as long as I'm not trying to buy like 40 or 50 of something. Yeah, this is like always my Chandler Simpson red. Good looking card. Always my favorite product every year. Except for last year's. Not last year's. Wait a minute. Was last year's the one with the upside down bat variation? I think that was 2025. That one I didn't care for. Gavin Sheets on the Sparkle. I didn't even own, and I don't, that's my first Dale Murphy auto for my P. Oh my god, dude, I told you Megas were loaded. Red ink of Fernando Tatis Jr. to 77. Dear God, let's go. Who's mad at that out of retail? 73 of 77 on the Nando red ink auto. That is nasty. That is nasty. Red ink out of a Mega. I told you that this was going to be so much fun, dude. That is a beaut, man. I told you. I knew Megas were going to bring some good stuff. Jonathan Aranda on the chrome. my resident Padre fan, I said he came up here. He's like, oh, that's awesome. Nando to 77. Let's go. David Hamilton on the Sparkle. Love it. I just knew it too, that it was going to be really fun. Edward Cabrera on the red. Like that's, if you gave me that in this case, I'm okay with what I spent on the entire case. I wouldn't care. Not one iota. That made the whole case worth it. Another Johnny Bench. Oh, it's so beautiful. Beautiful card. Love the red inks. Miguel Vargas short print. TJ Friedel on the red. Sparkle there of Danny Jansen. I don't honestly know. I don't buy them. I mean, if you get them off retail, they're 50 a piece, so about 1,000-ish. Conley early on the chrome. I don't know if you can actually buy them. Like through any retailers or anything, unless you go through the big box guys, which means it's probably going to be more expensive. Dansby Swanson on the chrome. But retail, it would be around 1,000, $50 per box. Schlittler on the short print rookie. Yeah, exactly. There's not enough shiny, sparkly stuff. I don't care. I mean, I like the shiny, sparkly stuff, too. There's a nice red. Jonah Tong. I pulled his real ones auto also out of a blaster. Awesome box there, man. That was fantastic. Our second auto of the case is a red ink of Fernando Tatis. Not an average auto. That was awesome. I traded for the Mike Trout red ink, my first Trout red ink auto. That one's going off to PSA. I got an Altuve from a previous year. I love Heritage red autos. They're always my faves because they actually, yeah, they give me that nostalgia feeling. Even though it's technically a new card, it looks old. So it's always been one of my faves. Braxton Ashcraft on the chrome. Dalton Rushing on the red. You know what that means though, Pat? That with us being the old heads, that leaves more for us to rip. I'm okay with that. Gavin Sheets on the Sparkle. We don't have to pay $500, $1,000 for a box, and we get to have our fun. Image variation, rookie card of Kyle Teal. I told you, man. I love the Megas. Image variation, rookie there of Kyle Teal with the peace sign. That's the first time I've seen it. That's a cool one. Yeah, leave it on the shelves. Oh my God, another auto. Jim Rice. Dude, what a box. I told you. Look at this. For $50, if it was on your shelf, you get a Jim Rice Real Ones auto and a Kyle Teal image variation. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Dominic Smith on the short print. It's crazy, right? Cal Raleigh on the red. It's pretty sweet. Sick. Sick. Too much fun. Nice one there. We got Parker Messick on the sparkle. I bet you that's a pretty good card now. He's, what, 4-0? 3-0? Almost threw a no-hitter. Yeah, there's already 3 autos in this case, and we still have 10 more boxes left. Yeah, 3 autos, and one of them a red ink of Nando. Jordan on the cross. I was saying, I was like, I think it's easier to hit autos out of Megas for some reason. It just is. It feels like it. Hey, there's a nice Christian Campbell for you on the red. Little color match love. Connor Norby sharper. But this box right here was better than a lot of, 10 boxes out of your standard hobby case, with a red ink, an auto and a image variation. Andrew Vaughn there on a refractor. I hope we can get more of these. Gavin Sheets on the short print. Kerry Carpenter on the sparkle. I just like that Topps puts stuff in the retail. You know what I mean? I remember when I used to open these a couple years ago, you couldn't hit nothing. You could open a case and hit like maybe one auto. That was like it. Now they've actually put stuff in there. Lawrence Butler on the chrome, which is very, very thankful for people like myself, who, of course, cannot withstand walking past the card aisle in a Walmart or a Target without buying something usually. So I'm glad that they put stuff in here. Edward Cabrera on the red. And a Sparkle Quad rookie for the random machine. But that box was awesome. Jim Rice auto. The cool thing, too, is that the Real Ones autos from most of the ones that I've seen are pretty good on the QC, man. You don't see them all banged and beat up or anything like that, which is nice. So a lot of them have a good shot of grading well. All right, this is box number 10. So halfway through our first case. It has already been successful. Jose Caballero on the red. Shota Imanaga on that sparkle. Caballero on the chrome. Dylan C. short print. Max Muncy on the red. Chris Bryant, red. Oh, yeah, yeah. I wonder if they deliver less to smaller state, well, not smaller states, but less populated areas. Jared Jones on the spot, because I know that I've seen some in different areas, like especially in California, that are just, the shelves are loaded. Hey, Hey, there's some Yelly on the Sparkle. Christian Yelich there. Yeah, yep. It's definitely you gotta find out when they do the restock. That's what I do. Ramon Laureano on a refractor. Like, excuse me, MJ Holdings person. When do you usually do your restock? Trevor Larnach on the short print. Chris Bryant's on the chrome. I like hitting up the Barnes and Nobles out here because they don't care. If the sports stuff, like I bought like 23 blasters and hangers the other day. They don't care. They're just like, get it out of here. Okay. The Pokemon, they put the limitations on and One Piece and stuff like that. But for this, they're like, you can buy it all. I'm like, all right. Thank you. I'll take it all then. Hey, I like it. That one's getting a top loader. Mikey on the red color match. Beautiful card. No, yeah, you're probably not. We can't hear either. Like, people are, they're waiting outside in lines outside the Targets and Walmarts when they're restocking that. Gleyber Torres on the Sparkle. There's no doubt. Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard to find Topps Chrome football. Too many flippers. Too many scalpers. You wanted to come look at it again, did you? I know a buyer on that Nando. My truck on the chrome. That's like one of the pinnacle cards in your PC, dude. You've got to get one. Having that Mikey ready. I can't wait to get it back from PSA. Look at another auto. So 3 autos already in this case with 10 boxes left. I told you there was going to be more in Megas. I knew it.
Is that the second case?
No, this is still the first case. 3 autos, including a red ink of Nando. I was like, dude, there's just going to be more. See, I like it. Double H is like, I got their schedule down, bro. I know when they show up. See, I would be buying those 2025 Heritages. You know, I'm a sucker for all of that stuff. Who was in 25? Jacob. No. God, I'm confusing years. Yeah, Jacob Wilson was in the first Heritage one. Yeah, this is still the first case. It's already had 3 autos, image variation, decal edge, Corey Seager on the red, red ink auto of Fernando Tatis. I knew that if you opened full cases of this, it was going to have good stuff. Tyler Stevenson on the Sparkle. Wood Wilson, that's who it is. I mean, that's worth buying a bunch of old Heritage, just last year's Heritage. Christian Campbell on the chrome. Johan Duran on the short print. That's a fun thing too about doing a road trip, is like stopping at Targets and Walmarts in different states if you're traveling a long distance. Just to see what's in there. Edgar Cuero on the red, and we got another auto. Didier Fuentes, dude. I told you these were going to be so good. Rookie ink of Fuentes. That is another spectacular hit. Our 4th auto of the case. I knew it. I knew that the cases of the Megas were going to be absolutely better than Hobby. 4 autos already with 9 boxes left. And they're good autos too, you know. Sparkle quad there. Colton Cowser refractor. Robbie Ray on the short print. Hey, and a Yelich red, so that's 2 parallel. That's probably better than you did in the hobby breaks right there. 2 non-numbered parallels already in one mega case. Sparkle of Robbie Ray. Hey, there's some Mikey on the, what was it? Yeah, ready in action. That's it. Not ready, set, action. And we're getting a relic in this box, so better than any hobby box for the most part. Christian Yelich, there we go. How about your Christian Yelich spot doing better in 1 case of megas than 2 cases of hobby ever? We got a relic and an auto in 1 mega box. And a numbered card. This is silly. This is silly, dude. A numbered card, an auto, and a relic. That one will get randomed on the year of orange. 4 of 77 between Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber. So, a mega box with more hits in it than a hobby box. Record breaker color match there for Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, right? So you're like, I'm happy. I've already got 2 non-numbered parallels and a game-used relic. Give me a short print, too, in this box. Carlos Rodon on the sparkle. And I'll bet you that they probably made those like God boxes, too, like they usually do with Heritage. So somewhere out there, you're going to find a box that's got like an autograph in every pack or something crazy. Dalton Rushing on the chrome. But this box was awesome. Autograph, relic, and numbered card. I will take that 10 out of 10 times. And Cal Raleigh on the chrome. Oh, it's so hard to not want to open more Heritage for myself. Like, I could just sell off an Otani and open up a whole case of this and enjoy every second of it. Daniel Fuentes. Auto number 4, is that the one you missed, baseball, Terry? That was the last autograph. If you're talking about auto number 4. Kyle Stowers short print. You're welcome. Spencer Horwitz on the red. Sparkle of Yainer Diaz. Roman Anthony raw power insert. Oh my God. I never pulled one of those in all the hobby boxes. Jackson Merrill on the numbered relic. 46 of 77 on a Real Ones orange game-used memorabilia. Yeah. It's hands down. Megas are better. Best bang for your buck in 2026 Heritage, without a doubt, 100%. Like, this is just, it's nuts, man. I knew that they were going to be loaded in a full case format. Yeah, Mickey, all the relics are hand numbered. The autos are hand numbered. I don't know if it's the player I don't think it's the player that does it. I think it's like somebody that works for Topps pre-does it. Brandon Fott on the red, but yeah, everything is hand numbered in this. There's no when it comes to the relics and the autographs. I think that's why people like them so much. Carlos Narvaez on the sparkle. Yeah, it's a staple in Heritage. And we're going to get a numbered card. I love Vegas. To 99, Bryce Terang. 61 of 99. Wrong Brewer, right, Greg? Brady House Refractor. That's pretty sweet, too. Man, this was a great box. Great box here. Jordan Walker on the chrome. Moniak short print. Christian Walker on a red. Nice, Zach Neto on the sparkle. I like it. Any Halo parallels? A good parallel. Not so far. Nothing yet for Nolan McLean. Matt Olson on the chrome. Yeah, there we go. Let's see some Garrett Crochet. Carlos Rodon, short print. We've got 5, 6, 8. This is box number 12 of case number 1. Still quite some time. Tatis on the red. Sparkle there of Eduardo Rodriguez. 2 more in the books, but 2 more successful boxes, man. An auto, a numbered relic, numbered card. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. I would much rather break these than hockey. I know it sucks, but they're so much more fun. Oh yeah. And by the way, if we hit multiples of the same parallel, we split them between the 2 spots. Jarren Duran on the chrome. So like the way we've always done it in player breaks is if say we have 5 of the same parallel of the same 2 players, the winner just gets 3 and the loser gets 2. But it's not winner take all for all the parallels in our randoms. We like to evenly distribute things between the 2 spots, so that way you both get a little something something. Nice. Jacob Wilson on the cup card red. There's a sweet one on the Sparkle World Series, but that is a Toronto Blue Jays team card spot, even though there's 2 Dodgers on there. Turn back the clock of Miguel Cabrera on the base shoulder. And Scooble on a red. Another quad rookie sparkle. Yep, this is still case number 1. Oh yeah, it takes a while to get through 20 megas. Chisholm on the chrome. It definitely takes more time to rip a case of this than it does hobby. Larnach on the short print. Probably about a 3-hour, I'm going to say, rip in total, roughly. Nice Skeens on the red border. If I were to hazard a guess, maybe an hour and a half per case. Kodai Senga on the sparkle. Dane Myers on the chrome. This might be the first box with nothing in it. Dylan C. short print. Kikuchi on the red. All right, Herdo, hopefully I can find something for you on Mikey. Hebert Ruiz on the sparkle. And yeah, this might be our first box that hasn't produced some sort of hit. Okay, that's a pretty good hit. Sal Stewart refractor. There's nothing wrong with that. The last pack saved us for a good card in that box. I wonder what a Sal Stewart refractor is going for now. His average is tapered off a little bit, but man, 8 home runs already and 20-something RBIs. It's a heck of a start to the season for him. Spencer Strider on the chrome. Moniak on a short print. I don't think I'm going to be able to sit here for 2 straight cases. Will Smith on the red border. I might have to ask Seti to help me out with this one. Luis Garcia Jr. on the sparkle. He likes heritage anyway, so. Double Jung Hoo Lee on the chrome and the base paper. Carlos Rodon short print. Josh Naylor on the red. Sosa on that sparkle. Riley Green refractor. Stour short print. Jung Lee on the red. I've noticed that a lot too, though, where you'll see one guy, the same guy get multiple parallels in a box. Key Brian Hayes on the sparkle. All right, I need a legitimate hit here. Trevor Rogers on a short print. Jordan Westberg on the red. Brandon Nimmo on the sparkle. Oh, I got a gold to 50. Let's go. Oh, let this be an auto. Gold, 25 of 50 on the Miguel Vargas gold refractor. I love megas, man. So silly how good these are. Gold to 50. That's the good part too. It literally just takes that gold refractor, even if it's not the best player on the checklist, to make you feel like you got something good, you know? Very, very well done this year on the detail side of things. Max Muncy short print. Austin Martin red. Nice Nick Kurtz on the cup sparkle. A little cup card there from Mr. Kurtz. There's some Nolan McLean on the ready action insert. Mackenzie Gore short print. Mr. Davis Schneider on the red. Jackson Jobe Sparkle. Schneider on the chrome. See, Schneider got a chrome and a red in this box. That's why you're hoping to see a rookie parallel, because then you might see a second one in the same box. Gavin Lux on the chrome. Adam Frazier short print. Gavin Lux on the red. So he got a red and a chrome. Oh, give me them rookies. Give me them rookie parallels. Alec Boehm on the sparkle. Luis Angel Acuna chrome. Simeon Woods Richardson on the short print. And Luis Angel on the red. Sparkle of Luis Severino. Oh, that's the other Christian. Christian Javier on a refractor. I thought it was that Christian. So not much in that box. First had a dead box, I think, of the entire case. Jaden Hill short print. Nice Cam Smith red. Corey Seager sparkle. There's Bobby on the ready action insert. Rodriguez short print. Couple for Eduardo now. Machado on the red border. Sparkle of Edgar Cuero. Max Muncy chrome. Brent Rooker on the refractor. Cam Smith on the chrome. Another rookie quad short print. Spencer Strider on the red. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, they're pretty good. I mean, Matt Wallner on the sparkle. I have no complaints. Manny Machado on the chrome. Except for, like, you can tell, like, if you don't get the run of rookies, kind of like one of the Topps Chrome baseballs, where you got the X-Fractors and the mega boxes of rookies, it was all rookies, or you got all vets, you know? It's kind of like that. Joe Ryan on the short print. If you see all vets on parallels, that's probably how the whole case is. Salvi on the red board with Salvador Perez. Sparkle of Dalton Varsho. That was definitely the first bad run of 2 boxes in a row. No hits, no good parallels for rookies, nothing. There you go, that works too. I get the fun of still ripping the cards, and you guys hopefully get some cool stuff. Either way works. Nice Chase Burns on the Chrome rookie. Miguel Vargas on the short print. Clayton Kershaw on the red board. The best closers last year. Estevez and Suarez on the sparkle. That'll be part of the random. Brett Beatty on the chrome. I definitely would like to see some more rookies though. I wonder if we'll see another Chase Burns. There is a Schlittler short print. Randy Arozarena on that red. There's Scooble and Schemes on the sparkle. Bryce Harper refractor. Yair Diaz short print. Giancarlo Stanton red. Dumper and Schwarber on that sparkle. Chris Sale on the red. Judge and Turner on that batting average leader sparkle. Vladdy Jr. on the chrome. All right. Had a little bit of a dry spell here in this case. I need you to heat back up. I've only got 3 more boxes left. Yes. Yeah, we pulled Kyle Teal already. Yeah, I pulled the Kyle Teal rookie image variation out of this case. Yeah, you have the same shot at all of the variations. I don't know about flip stocks. I think you can get flip stocks out of here too. The black refractors, I don't know if you can get those In years past, they were only in hobby. Same thing with the black borders, so I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I've pulled nickname variations, Josh Young on the short print, image variations, the decal edge. I have not seen, obviously they're super hard to pull, but the throwback jersey, Ozzy Albies on the red, so if they're in retail, they're probably wanting like 20,000 boxes or something. They're probably really hard to hit. Riley Green on the sparkle, because I know I've only pulled one out of any retail of any heritage that I've ever opened over the years. There's good old George Foster. I've pulled banner variations, all-star variations, so I do believe that all of them are in retail as well. Seth Lugo on the red. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I remember. Judge's regular. There's Ellie on the sparkle. There we go, some numbered action. Wow, dude, that is super lucky. That is super lucky. How about the best closer in baseball, Mason Miller to 99? Oh, that's sweet. The Trey Turner Superfractor out of that case. That's rad. 3 of 99 on the Mason Miller green refractor. Oh, yeah, he Buxton, yeah. The funny part is I pulled Shanwell, Nolan Shanwell's. And I was like, oh, man, I want that. Cavalli on the Crow. Oh, yeah, Mason Miller's filthy, man. Logan Webb on the red. That's why I was shocked when the A's traded him. Because I was like, dude, like, you're going to need a closer, a verified guy that can shut it down if you plan on progressing your team. Ain't nothing like a Superfractor, Terry. Ain't nothing like it to pull one for yourself. Sparkle there, Polar Bear. I've pulled one for myself. All the years I've been ripping cards for me, I've only pulled one super. Lane Thomas on the chrome. I've gotten one in a break. I still have that one. Yeah, I mean, I like Leo. Hopefully he turns into something good, but it's so hard for me to trade a guy that just is the best closer. Zach Gallen on the best. There's no debating it. I don't think anybody can say, oh, well, this... No. It's literally him. And Dumper on the Record Breaker Sparkle. Oh, that's cool. That's even better, man, is when you can pull a Superfractor of a guy from your team. Jostenson Garcia on the refractor there, the password. That leaves us with 2 more to go here in the first case. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that green 99 would have looked nice if he was still with the A's. Did you jump up and down and high-five people in the room? That's probably what I would have done if I pulled a Trout Superfractor for myself. There would have been many stinging hands as I over-exuberantly slapped their hands in a high-five. Nice. Jonah Tong on the Chrome rookie. Yeah, 1 in 54,000 packs. So chances are we're not going to see one. Marcus Semien on the red. Wow. Could you imagine, though, if we did? That'd be awesome. Hernandez on the sparkle. Yeah, so I think pretty much everything that's in hobby is in retail. It's just obviously harder to hit, except the autographs. Tanner Bybee on the chrome. Simeon Woods Richardson on that short print. Thanks for that. Yeah, exactly. So you're telling me there's a chance. How about Ohtani for the Dodgers team card spot on the championship red? So that is the Dodgers team card spot. But any Ohtani parallel is a good card. Right? At least you're telling me that there's a shot. I know I may have to open 5,000 of these boxes to get to it. Jaden Hill on the sparkle. I mean, the Superfractor Mike Trout auto came out of a hanger box from this. That's crazy. How about an Aaron Judge refractor? Like, that's a solid hit, man, coming out of retail. I love it. Love it. Okay, the flip stocks that says, okay, they might be, yeah. I would not doubt it. TJ Friedel on the chrome. Yeah, I saw it online. Obviously, it shows up on my feeds on social media because I follow Everyday Angels pretty much. Adam Frazier on the short print, and some dude hit the Trout Superfractor auto out of a hanger box, and I was like, I couldn't imagine. That would have been the card I would have died. I would have been like, oh my god, Wheezy, I'm coming. Kyle Tucker on the red. Miguel Vargas on that sparkle. Kyle Teal on the ready action. Mackenzie Gore on the short print. Oh, Wheezy. I used to love Sanford and Son. Sal Frelick on the red. And Geraldo Perdomo on that sparkle. Alright, one more box to go in this case. Do me a favor. You go downstairs and ask Sid if you can do the second case. Please. I don't want to be up here for 3 straight hours waiting. Thank you, sir. There we go. Unless they all took off. Which is probably... I'm good for more than one thing. Not just pulling good cards, but getting songs stuck in people's heads. Shane Bieber on the red. Can I get one more sweet pull? Jorge Polanco on the sparkle. Okay. He's allowed to do that. Once in a while. Michael Bush on the short print. Kobe Mayo on the red. Nice sparkle there of Mike Piazza. It's always weird seeing him wearing the Padres uniform. Right? So it's easier to hit a Superfractor than it is a throwback jersey. That's crazy. Like it's twice as hard. Curtis Mead on the crow. Twice as hard to hit the throwback uniform than it is a Superfractor. That means there's not very many of them then. Shane Smith short print. There might only be like 10 or 20 of each. Yeah. That's crazy. That means there's like 10 or 20 of each. That means they're beyond short printed. Juan Soto on the chrome card. Sandy Alcantara on the red. Like twice as hard. That kind of amazes me that it's twice as hard to hit that. Joe Ryan on the sparkle. Hey. All right, you guys don't want to cooperate. You go over here with the rest of your friends. You stay over there. And just a couple of packs left for me, and then I am going to tap out, and Seti is going to take over for me. James Wood on the chrome for case number 2. Come on, give me one more cool hit. Kerry Carpenter short print. Give me a 5th auto. That'd be fun. Come on, give me 5 autos in the case. Judge Sal Stewart. So Jay-Z on the red. Oh, was it? It was Elizabeth? Okay. I got the names mixed up. I could have sworn. Oh, yeah, Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth. Yeah, there we go. On the sparkle. That's right. And in the last pack, just a Stephen Kwan refractor. But that was a ton of fun. I definitely knew that Megas would bring us some good stuff, capped off by that red ink auto of Tatis. That's going to wrap it up for me on this one, ladies and gents. Seti will be up here in just a second to get into case number 2. I'll be back later for some football. Alrighty, here we go. Case number 2. I didn't have the AC on. Oh, is it? Alrighty, here we go. Empty box. Kyle Teal, Lewis, Freddie Freeman, Sandy, and Josh Naylor. I have to beat 4 autos? That's crazy. Junior. Owen Casey, Freddie Peralta, Pete Alonso, Luis Hill, PCA, Austin Martin, and Will Smith.
Marcus Savage, Noel V. RBI leaders. Julio. Sonny Gray on your refractor. Peyton Tolley. Contreras, Kyle Bradish, Riley Green, Brian Reynolds, Luis Rengifo, Thomas Sagasi there on your speckle, and Cole Wilcox. Roki, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson, Dalton Varsho, Brian Hayes, Brandon Nimmo. 4 people on your chrome, and Joe Adele. Jordan, Braxton, Lawrence Butler, Ryan Jeffers, Shane Bieber, Kobe Mayo, Michael Garcia, and Kyle Schwarber. It's always those base packs like that throw me off, so I double check. Reagans, Bryce Eldridge, Luis Morales, Lennon Sosa, Jorge Mateo on your chrome, and Kyle Freeland. Ha-Sung Kim, Mookie Betts, Victor Robles, Jorge Mateo, and David Bednar. All base. Javier Baez, McCutcheon, Sandy, Thomas Sajasi, Kyle Tucker, Max Muncy on your red border, and Colton Cowser. The Miz, Jacob deGrom, Mike Tauchman, Andrew Hoffman, Bobby Witt Jr., Robert Suarez, Luis Angel Acuna on your red border, and Michael Taylor. Chase Dolander, Sel Frelick, Marcus Semien, NL Championship. There's an auto, rookie auto for Otto Kemp. He's got his Apple Watch there. Got to make sure he checks his steps. Nice hit there for the Otto Kemp spot, rookie auto. Caballero and O'Neill Cruz and Emmett Sheehan. There's one auto. Holiday, Pajes, Cole Young, CJ Kayfish, Jason Dominguez, Simeon Woods, Richardson, and Mason Wynn. Paul Skeens, Yusei, Brady Blaylock, Dylan Dingler, Bubba Chandler, Cal Raleigh, Jorge Polanco, and Clayton Kershaw. Garrett Crochet, Heriberto Caminero, Angel Martinez, just space. Luis Heel, 4 people, and Steven Kwan. There's that AC. Schneider, Lux, Corbin, Carlos Correa, and Sel Frelick on your speckle. Sparkle. JJ Bleday, Jose Altuve, Kenley Jansen, Hunter Goodman, Trey Turner, Lennon Sosa on your sparkle, and Michael Harris. Luis Angel Acuna, Jacob Wilson, Tariq Skubal. 2 people. Bradley Rodriguez. That's my goat. Denzel Clark, Josh Young, and Chris Shale. To finish off box numero 1. Case number 2. 400 supers. Dude. Dalton Rushing, Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Luke Keeschel, Addison Barger, Hunter Green, Kyle Stowers, and Logan Webb. Edward Cabrera, Chandler Simpson, Nico Horner, Jeff McNeil, Nick Kurtz, Gold Rookie Cup, Junior Caminero on the red border, and Zach Gallen. Noah Cameron, Casey Schmidt. There's Adley. Looks like he's holding a surfboard there, but he is not. Isaac Collins, Wyatt Langford, Chase Meadroth. Enterprise of Ezekiel Tovar and Seth Lugo. Chapman, Riz Hoskins, Yandy, Hassan Kim, Mookie Betts, Caleb Durbin on your chrome, and Lane Thomas. Mick Abel, Nathan Eovaldi, Curtis Mid, Jackson Jobe, Alec Bohm. Two people, Bobby Witt Jr. and Jesus Sanchez. Matt Shaw, Jacob Mizrowski, Jacob DeGrom, Victor Robles, Andrew Hoffman, Bobby Witt Jr., Mickey Moniak, and David Bednar on your base pack. Juan Soto, James Wood, TJ Friedel, Luis Severino, Glaber, Jared Jones, Jorge Polanco on your chrome, and Ryan O'Hearn. Taukman, Schneider, Suarez, Corbin Carroll, Carlos Correa, Garrett Crochet, red border, and Michael A. Taylor. Gavin Lux, Jacob Wilson. Two people on the ERA leaders. Bradley Rodriguez again. Victor Robles on your Sparkle, and Giancarlo Stanton. Jonah Tong, Tanner Bybee, Jazz Chisholm, Shota, Yelich, Ali De La Cruz. Turn back the clock for Mike Piazza there, and Jorge Soler. Jaron Duran, Dane Myers, Brendan Donovan, Corey Seager, Edgar Cuero, Matt Wallner, Joe Ryan, and Jack Flaherty. Dylan Beavers, Roki, Jordan Walker, Dalton Varsho, Brian Hayes, Brandon Nimmo, Owen Casey on your red border, and Jose Jesus Lazardo. Tariq Skubal, Paul Skeens, Denzel Clark, Dylan Dingler, Bubba Chandler, Parker Messick there on your refractor rookie. That's a nice hit. And Chris Sale. Messick's a good one to hit. Pretty big game. I think this past weekend he almost had a no-no. Blaylock, Castellanos, JJ Bleday, Cal Raleigh, Kenley Jansen, Trevor Rogers, and Clayton Kershaw. Looks to be a base pack. It is. Matt Olson, Cole Reagans, Aldridge, Luis Garcia Jr., Robert Suarez on your Sparkle, and Joe Adele. Christian Walker, Tatis, Profar, Wisenhunt, Seiya, Andrew Hoffman, rookie Sparkle there, and Ozzy LBs. Altuve, Horwitz, Fats, Trey Turner, Austin Riley, Carlos Estevez, Heriberto Hernandez, and Randy Arozarena. That'll do it for box numero dos. Tovar, Bryson Stott, Kodai Senga on your Sparkle, and 2 people, Aaron Judge and Trey Turner. Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, Churio, Aroldis Chapman, Arias Hoskins, Yandy Diaz, Streak Skubal, and Paul Skeens, and CJ Kifis. Roman Anthony on your rookie. It's a nice one there. Noah Cameron, Casey Schmidt, Adley, and Kettle Marte on your Enterprise. Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, Josh Smith, Dalton Rushing, Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Bo Naylor, and Fredward Freeman there. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack. Brandon Lau, Sedane Rafaela, Augustine Ramirez, Ms. Rowski, Jacob DeGrom, Merrill Kelly, and Jason Dominguez. Ellie, Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young, Edward Cabrera, Chandler Simpson, Nico Horner, Hurston Waldrip on your red border, and 2 people. Andre Granillo, Andrew Abbott, Vientos, Schneider, 2025 World Series, and Angel Martinez there. Bobby Barrels, Max Fried, Gavin Lux, Jacob Wilson, Keibert Ruiz on your Sparkle, and Pete Alonso. J-Ram, Sprout, Marcelo Meyer, Nathan Eovaldi, Curtis Mead, Grant Taylor, rookie Sparkle there, and Julio Rodriguez. Mangum, Juan Soto, James Wood, TJ Friedel, record breaker chrome of Riley Green. Shanuel, Skeens, Yusei, Starling Marte on your refractor, and Luis Keel. Yuri, Victor Scott, Samuel Basayo, Tanner Bibby, Jazz Chisholm, Ellie, and Mike Yastrzemski there. Ellie on the chrome. Brady Blaylock, JJ Blade, Turn Back the Clock, and PCA. Nothing there. Nope. Yama, Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Jaron Duran, Dane Myers, Brendan Donovan, Orion Kirkering, and Rafael Devers on your base pack. Justin Martinez, Jack Caglione, Patrick Bailey, Jose Altuve, Brandon Fatt, Tyler Stevenson on your red border, and Bryce Terang. Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, Kettle Marte, Dylan Beavers, Roki, Jordan Walker, Sonny Gray on your red border, and Gabriel Moreno. Gunner, Hai-Sung Kim, Eugenio Suarez, Fernando Tatis, Profar, Trevor Larnach on your Sparkle, and Adolis Garcia to finish off that box. Juan Soto on your red border, Denzel Clark. Trey Sweeney. Horowitz and Nico Horner on your sparkle, Dylan Dingler behind him. Victor Scott, Basalo, Yama, Friedel, Jonah Tong, rookie, Tanner Bibby. Nathan Evaldi on your sparkle and Carson Weisenhunt. Caglione, Patrick Bailey, Gunner, Brandon Fatt, Christian Walker, Tatis, Yainier Diaz on your refractor, and Bubba Chandler on your rookie. Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Isbell, Jazz, Jaron Duran, Dane Myers, Jose Altuve on your crumb, and 2 people. Hai-Sung Kim, Roman Anthony on your rookie. Noah Cameron, Casey Schmidt, David Hamilton, and record breaker of Cal Raleigh. Adames, Kettle Marte, Hunter Brown, Brendan Donovan, Dylan Beavers, there's Roki, Spencer Horowitz on your crumb. Seiya. Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Chris Bryant, Jordan Walker. 4 people on your rookies, and Isaac Collins. Pena, Ballesteros, Dalton Rushing, Cal Raleigh, James Wood, red border there. Nice hit for James Wood. Taj Smith, Ellie, Edward, Chandler, Micah Bell on your sparkle, and Hunter Goodman. Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young, J-Ram, Nico, Micah Bell, Evaldi, raw power of Kyle Schwarber, and Trey Turner there. Max Muncy, Cam Smith, Bryce Eldridge, Jordan, Jonah Tong on your red border, rookie there. Manny, Strider, there's Salvi, Lawrence Butler.
Anything good here?
Auto Kemp auto. Auto Kemp auto.
An auto of auto?
An auto of auto. Chase Meadroff and Curtis Mid. We have a patch here. Brandon Sprout, Otto Lopez. It's going to be Jackson Churio on your Clubhouse Collection game used mem for Jackson. Jonathan Aranda and Austin Riley. Jung Ho Lee, Will Smith, McCutcheon, Taylor Ward, Chase Dollander, Brandon Fatt on your chrome, and Luke Keishel. Mangum, Mountcastle, Yuri, Mead, James Wood, TJ Friedel, red border, and Carlos Estevez. Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Ryan Weathers, Matt Strom, Jackson Holiday, Andy Paez, Mike Burrows, and Addison Barger. Base pack to finish that off. That'll get through 4. Here we go. 1 auto so far. Empty box. Willier Abreu, Victor Mesa, Mickey Moniak, and CJ Kafis. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack to start. Ellie, Jacob Young, Jackson Holiday, Reese Olson, red border there for the Olson spot. Cam Smith, Manny Machado, Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford, Robbie Ray on the red border, and Jason Dominguez. Isbel, Adames, Ketel Marte, Lindor, Abrams, Miguel, and Duhar. Tyler Stevenson on your Sparkle and NL Championship. Kershaw, Randy Arozarena, Mizrowski, Jacob deGrom, Zach Neto on your Chrome, and Drake Baldwin. Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Nolan McLean, Slade Ciccone, Enterprise of Jazz Chisholm. Looks kind of cool there. It's Ketel, not Kettle. Ketel Marte, like kettle popcorn. Is it kettle popcorn? Ketel? Ketel. Ketel Marte. Ketel Marte. Johan Duran on your red logo. We got Yori Perez, Evan Carter, and Sel Frelick. David Bednar, Giancarlo, Rays, Yandy Diaz. It's going to be Teoscar Hernandez on your Sparkle. Yama, Brian Wu, Royce Lewis, Trey Yesavage, Noelvi Marte, and Alejandro Kirk on your red border, Marcus Semien behind him. J-Ram, Brandon Sprout, Marcelo Mayer, Andy Paez, Cole Young, Garrett Crochet, Carlos Rodon, and Thomas Sajazi. Yeah, you guys should have traded Bryce Harper. Start over anew. Burleson, Cole Wilcox, Jordan Lawler, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Carlos Narvaez, and Luis Gil. Otto Lopez, Jake Mangum, Ryan Mountcastle, Heriberto Caminero, Owen Casey, Spencer Torkelson on your refractor, and Kyle Tucker. Yeah, he's not. Vladdy, Chase Burns, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Christopher Sanchez, PCA. That looks like a base pack. That is definitely a base pack. Salvi, Jung-Ho Lee, Ronald Acuna Jr., Carter Jensen, Matt Chapman. 4 people on your rookie infielders, and Angel Martinez. Will Smith, Josh Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena, Mason Miller, Yainier Diaz, and Pete Alonso to finish off that box. I don't even know what that is. I was like, what is loose bodies? Stay. Empty box. Take this hoodie off. It's getting kind of hot up here. Ben Rice, Willier, Victor Mesa, Brent Rooker, Riley Green, Brian Reynolds. I like those cards. Shohei Ohtani there. You're ready. What's it called? Ready, set, or ready and action. Shohei Ohtani. Give me a second here. I take this hoodie off. It's like a sign in here. Ooh. Oh. All right. Feel better now. Kyle Bradish, Shohei Ohtani, 2 people, 4 people, and Cole Wilcox. Yeah, it doesn't sound good, but I was like, don't know what that is. Bryce Harper, Josh Nixon, Ronald Acuna Jr. on your red border there. Matt Chapman, Ryan Pepio, Riley Green, Hunter Green on your sparkle. I like those silver sparkles a lot. Good looking cards. Lawrence Butler, Javi Baez, Kyle Tucker, Sal Frelick, Grant Taylor on the chrome, Spencer Strider there. Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler, Josh Hader, Brooks Lee, George Springer, Brooks Baldwin, Shane Smith on your chrome, and Chase Burns. Thought Shane Smith was going to have a good year this year. I was sadly mistaken. Semien, 2 people, J.P. Crawford and Salvador Perez. Yeah, that'd be nasty. Yu Darvish, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Joey Loperfido. Rookie catchers, 4 people, and Brett Beatty. Holiday, Pajes, Kafis, Jada, Angel Martinez, Shohei Ohtani, red border. Nice hit there for the Ohtani spot. Pretty sure that's a few bucks there. Crochet, Caminero, Luke Keeschel, Sparkle, and Jordan Westburg. Miguel Andujar, Slade Ciccone, Christian Javier, Ramon Laureano, Addison Barger, and Ryan Weathers. Owen Casey, Bryce Terang, Adolis, Drake Baldwin, David Hamilton on your refractor, and Will Smith. Volpe, John Kenzie, Noel, Cade Cavalli, and Kodai Senga. Nada. Just try to chop the camera. Aroldis Chapman, Hassan Kim, Mookie Betts, Carter Jensen, red border, and Lane Thomas. Kyle Teal, Royce Lewis, Trey Savage, Fred Ward, Julio Rodriguez, Austin Hayes, and Josh Naylor. Mike Yastrzemski, Rafi Devers, Harry Ford on your red border there. And the last pack here. Yandy, Matt Shaw, Mizrowski, Robles, Hoffman, Bob Hewitt Jr., Jeff McNeil on your Sparkle, David Bednar. Empty box. Yama, Wu, C.J. Abrams, Nolan McLean, Seiya Suzuki, red border, Joey Loperfido. Joe Adele, Kyle Freeland, Kyle Schwarber, Brandon Fatt, Christian Walker, Tatis, Kenley Jansen on your chrome there. Yeah, we definitely need some mojo here for this second page. We've hit one auto, been a little dry here. Kowser, Sheehan, Mason Wynn, Profar, Noah Cameron, Casey Schmidt, Jaden Hill, and Bradley Rodriguez. Ryan Weathers, Alec Burleson, Cole Wilcox, Parker Meadows, Yohan, 4 people on the rookie pitchers, and Mookie Betts. Gallen, Jesus Sanchez, Bradley Blaylock, Chase Meadroth, red border there, and Carlos Correa. Buxton, Vladdy, Burns, Tovar, Stott, Aroldis, Wyatt Langford, red border, and Victor Robles. We hit one relic, so we hit the Churio relic and the Auto Kemp auto. But yes, we need more. We want more. Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler. It's going to be Carson Weisenhunt on your Sparkle and Ryan McMahon. Jorge Soler, Jack Flaherty, JJ Bleday, Spencer Horowitz, Isaac Collins on your Sparkle and AL Championship there. Will Smith, Josh Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Christian Moore, Enterprise of Julio Rodriguez on the Enterprise. Chris Sale, Clayton Kershaw, Randy Arozarena, Davis Schneider, Gavin Lux, Bubba Chandler on your chrome, Robert Suarez behind him. Chris Bryant, Jose Caballero, Shohei Ohtani, Ronald Acuna Jr., Joe Ryan, and Anthony Volpe. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack. Ozzy Albies, Seth Lugo, Luis Angel Acuna, Paul Skeens, Eduardo Rodriguez, Corbin Carroll. What's that back-to-back base packs? It is. Cam Smith, Manny Machado, Strider, Matt Chapman, Corbin Burns, Isaac Collins, red border, and John Kenzie Noel, big Christmas. Brett Beatty, Cade Cavalli, Lane Thomas, Riz, Matt Shaw, Seiya Suzuki on your Sparkle, and Andrew Hoffman. Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, Ketel Marte, Slade Ciccone, Willie Abreu, Carlos Estevez, Sparkle, and Kyle Manzardo. Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Victor Mesa, Contreras, Bradish, rookie infielders, 4 people there, and Max Fried and Freddie Peralta on your victory leaders. Last pack here. Bednar, Taylor, Stanton, Miz, DeGrom, Tauchman, Dylan Dingler on your chrome, and Bobby Witt Jr. to finish off that box. Should be box number 8. Elof, Sweeney, Skeens, Yusei, Brendan Donovan, red border, and Brian Hayes. Isbell, Willie Adamas, Calamarte, Dane Myers, Brendan Donovan, Dylan Beavers, Jerks and Profar on your chrome, and Kyle Tucker. Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Roki, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson, Noah Cameron on your chrome, and Sal Frelick. Chris Bryant, Caballero, Muncie, Cole Reagans, Bryce Eldridge, Luis Morales, Jorge Polanco, and Marcus Semien. Base pack. Yama, Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Tanner Bibby, Jazz Chisholm, Jaron Duran, ×2, but this one's a sparkle there for Jaron Duran. Martinez, Caglione, JJ Blade, Jose Altuve, Tanner Bibby on your sparkle, Brandon Nimmo carrying a sledgehammer. Cam Smith, Manny Machado, Strider, Jordan, Ashcraft, Lawrence Butler, Jordan Walker on your red border. Gunner, Hysun, Eugenio, Fat. Zach Neto on your refractor. Nice hit there for Zach Neto. Javier Baez, Andrew McCutcheon, Taylor Ward, Dane Myers on your sparkle. Roman Anthony, Pena, Williams, Tatis, Jerks and Profar, Noah Cameron, 4 people, and Luis Garcia Jr. Will Smith, Josh Naylor, Chase Dollander, Jackson Holiday, Casey Schmidt on your chrome, and CJ Kafis. Weathers, Burleson, Wilcox, Paez, Cole Young, Garrett Crochet, Turn Back the Clock, Ichiro, and Jason Dominguez. Ballesteros, Taj, Casey Schmidt, Adley, Dalton Rushing, Dylan Beavers on your red border, and Lennon Sosa. Ellie, Edwin Diaz, Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Edward Cabrera. It's going to be Jazz Chisholm on the sparkle, and Ryan Jeffers. Yuri, Scott, Basalo, Wood, Friedel, Jonah Tong, Roki Sasaki on your red border there. J-Ram, Sprout, Marcelo, Chandler, Nico, Micabel, the Enterprise of Yuri Perez there. And last pack here, box number 8. Otto, Jake Mangum, Mountcastle, Evaldi, Curtis Mead, Juan Soto, Jorge Mateo, and Kobe Mayo. To finish off box number 8. Empty box. Marcelo, Caminero, Freddie. Connolly early on your red border. Nice hit there for the early spot. Maybe if I leave and come back. Logan Webb. Carson Kelly on your chrome. Robert Suarez. Got a mem here, I do believe. Manny Strider. It's going to be James Wood on your Clubhouse Collection. Game used mem there for Mr. James Wood. Waldrop and Anthony Volpe. Salvi, Jung-Ho Lee, Carter Jensen, Matt Chapman. 4 people on the red border. Philip Abner, Jonathan Pintaro, Eduard Neil Nunez, and Didier Fuentes. John Kenzie behind them. Ryan O'Hearn, Jacob Wilson, 4 people, and Corbin Carroll. Bednar, Taylor, Stanton, Chapman, Hoskins, Yandy, Teo on your red border there, and Andrew Hoffman. Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Victor Mesa, Contreras, Bradish, Connor Norby on your Sparkle, and Manzardo again. Bryant, Caballero, Shohei, Harry Ford, Ronald Acuna, Raw Power of James Wood. I like those Raw Power cards, they're good looking cards. Hopefully, Sale, Kirsch, Shaw, Miz, DeGrom, Gavin Sheets on your Sparkle, and Bobby Witt Jr. Yama, Abrams, and Duhar, Nolan McLean, Tyler Stevenson, and Cody Clements. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack. Chase Burns, Christian Moore, Christopher Sanchez. 4 people on your rookies pitchers, and Mookie Betts. Isbel Marte, Slade Ciccone, Ben Rice, Williard, Jordan Beck on your red border there, and Joey Loperfido. Cade Cavalli, Lane Thomas, Tovar, Bryson Stott, Sonny Gray, and Victor Robles. Peyton Tolley, Pena, Mason Miller. The Canadian Cannon, Jonah Tong on the nickname variation there. Nice hit for the Jonah Tong spot. It's pretty sweet. The Canadian Cannon. Cam Schlittler on your Sparkle, and Ryan McMahon behind him. Otto Lopez, Evan Carter, Kyle Teal, Royce Lewis. 4 people on your rookie outfielders, and George Springer. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like that. Is Savage, Noel V, Lindor, Mitch Keller on your refractor, and Brooks Baldwin. I actually didn't know that his nickname was the Canadian Cannon. It's pretty sick. Ryan Weathers, Burleson, Wilcox, Lawler, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Luis Arraez on your Chrome, and Ha Seung Kim. Box number 10 right here, and our halfway point in this case. So hopefully we start getting hot here. Empty box. Pop out a few more autos. Maybe something low numbered. Cam Smith, Harry Ford, Ronald Acuna, Carter Jensen, Reese Olson, and Pete Alonso. Diaz, Jacob Young, J-Ram, Junior Caminero, Jorge Polanco on your red border. Manny, Strider, Salvi, Chapman, Corbin, Pena, Starling Marte, red border, and Luis Gil. Jung-Hoo Lee, Jordan Westberg, Mason Miller, Lawler, Josh Hader. 4 people on your rookie catchers Sparkle and PCA. Adamas Marte, Ben Rice, Willie Abreu, Victor Mesa, Shane Smith on your Sparkle, and J-Dom. Naylor, Tolley, Weathers, Yu, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Josh Young, and Bryce Terang. Young on your Chrome there. Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Chris Bryant, Kyle Bradish, Shohei Ohtani, and Christian Moore on the Enterprise. Angel Martinez behind him. Kershaw, Albi, Schneider, Luis Angel Acuna, Jorge Mateo on your Chrome. J-Rod there. Seth Lugo, Logan Webb, Zach Gallen, Jacob Wilson, Trey Skubal, Paul Skeens, Robbie Ray, and Christian Montez. Sparkle, going to be Yainier Diaz here on the Sparkle. Mizrowski, Michael Garcia on your red border, and Fredward Freeman. Noelvi, Lindor, Abrams, Kodai, and NL Championship. Four people on your rookie shortstops, and Adolis Garcia. Vladdy, Chase Burns, Brett Beatty, Bryson Stott, Chapman, Reyes, Alejandro Kirk, and Drake Baldwin. Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Isbell, and Duhar, Nolan McLean, Slade Ciccone, and turn back the clock for Ichiro there on the red border. Sprout, Mayer, Otto Lopez, Freddie Peralta, Evan Carter, Grant Taylor on your Sparkle, and Sal Frelick. Manga, Mountcastle, Yuri, Teal, Royce, Trey Savage, Ronel Blanco on your Refractor, and Marcus Semien to finish off box number 10. Empty box. Lindor, CJ Abrams, John Kenzie Noel on your red border, and Brooks Baldwin. JJ Bleday, Altuve, Kyle Manzardo on your Chrome, Carlos Correa. Westberg, Cavalli, Yu Darvish, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Jack Dreyer, and Ryan McMahon. Lazardo, Joe Adele, Freeland, Horwitz, Brandon Fatt, Christian Walker, Josh Young, and the AL Championship card. Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Weathers, Christopher Sanchez, Yoan, and four people on your, I forgot what this is called again. But yeah. PJ Poland, Luinder Avila, Taylor Arashi, and Shinsuke on the die cut there. Ha-Sung Kim on your red border, and Ha-Sung Kim again. So nice, you hit him twice. Muncie, Cam Smith, Machado, Burns, Pena, Brooks Baldwin on your Sparkle, and Anthony Volpe. Rosarena, Albiz, Lugo, Jacob Wilson, Scooball, Mookie Betts, red border, Robert Suarez. Webb, Gallen, Skeens, Laylock, Joey Loperfido on your Sparkle, and Corbin Carroll. Yeah, that's what it is. The Deco, it's something like that. I forgot the name of it. I hadn't ripped Heritage in a minute. Jacob Wilson on the Enterprise, Deckle Edge or something like that, or something like that. Do you remember what that's called? Like Deckle Edge, something like that. Yeah, it's like Deckle Edge or something. Yeah. Keatle, Merrill, Radish, Otani. 4 people on your rookie outfielder and Manzardo. Deckle Edge. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate that, buddy. Mizrowski, DeGrom, Taubman, Joey Loperfido on your Chrome, and Andrew Hoffman. Trout, Bryant, Caballero, Harry Ford, Acuna, Carter Jensen, Ryan McMahon on your red border. Stanton, Sale, Kirsch, Martin, Schneider, Lux, Ernie Clement, and Bobby Witt Jr. Osayo, Wu, and Duhar. Ciccone, George Springer on your Sparkle, and Cody Clemens. Burleson, Wilcox, Buxton, Tovar, Stott, Aroldis Chapman, Cody Clemens on your Sparkle, and Mookie Betts. Chase Burns, Brett Beatty, Rays, Matt Shaw, Cody Clemens again on your Chrome this time. Cody Clemens closing out this box strong. Ben Rice, Williard, Mesa, rookie outfielders, Drew Gilbert, Kennedy Corona, Justin Dean, and Tristan Peters on your refractor. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. Empty box. Cole Young, Garrett Crochet, Heriberto, Tanner Bibby on your red border, and Hunter Green. Jordan Lawler, TJ Friedel on your Sparkle, Jared Jones. Vladdy, Chase Burns, Junior Caminero. Juan Soto on your Sparkle, Jeff McNeil. Hey, I think we have numbered action here. Yu Darvish, Christian Moore. Of course, it's for 4 people. Rafael Flores, Jimmy Crooks, CJ Stubbs, and Will Banfield on your rookie catchers. 13 out of 150 on the blue followed by Shota Imanaga. That might be its own spot. That 4 people card. Carter, Teal, Royce Lewis, Carlos Narvaez on your refractor. Chris Sale, Yasavage, Noelvi, Torque, Nick Kurtz. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack. Andrew Vaughn, Parker Meadows, Yohan Moncada, Christian Walker on your chrome, and Christian Yelich behind him. Abrams and Duhar, Nolan McLean, Jazz Chisholm, red border, and Jackson Jobe. Leiter, Cade Horton, Churio, Tovar, Stott, Chapman, Baz, and Ellie on the record breaker. Lugo, Logan Webb, Gallen, Ciccone, Willier, James Wood on your Sparkle, and Alec Bohm. Brandon Lau, Sedane, Reyes, Yandy, Dane Myers, red border, and Corey Seager. Granillo, Abbott, Vientos, Mizrowski, DeGrom, Tauchman, Jonah Tong on your Sparkle, and Edgar Cuero. Sanch, ooh, I think we have a black border. Good luck. Oh, no, we don't. Damn, they got me again. Bubba Chandler on your Ready in Action. It's open for a black border there, but those are still sweet cards. I like those. Raleigh and Schwarber there. Flaherty, Lazardo, Joe Adell, Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford, Ronald Acuna Jr., Tyler Soderstrom, and Luis Severino. Still can't believe that's Soderstrom's base card because that looks like an image variation. Robert Hassel, Rocchio, Max Fried, Schneider, Fernando Tatis Jr. on your chrome, and Matt Wallner. Freeland, Schwarber, Kauser, Jensen, Chapman, Burns, Jaron Duran, red border, and Gleyber Torres. Nolan Shanuel, McKinstry, Bader, Acuna, Wilson, Skubal, Ian Seymour, and Dalton Varsho. All right, 8 boxes left. We've hit 1 auto and 2 mems, I believe. Hopefully we meet up here in these last 8. Need some more ink. Empty box. Mookie Betts on your chrome. Corey Seager. Joe Adell, Freeland, Altuve, Horwitz, Fats, Luis Castillo, and Edgar Cuero. Missed the decal edge then. Now there was an OPC release of the original, and the chase card is Clemente OPC as I recall. Huh. Mountcastle, Yuri, CJ Abrams, and Duhar. Corbin Carroll, red border. Lugo, Lux, Jacob Wilson, Skubal, and Skeens, red border. Christian Yelich. I think we got another mem here. Josh Naylor. Going to be Jazz Chisholm, Clubhouse Collection. Game used mem for Jazz. Matt McClain, just looking like a cool card. And Alec Bohm. Sanchez, Skewball, Skeens, Yusei. Andrew Hoffman on the Sparkle. Tolley, Weathers, Burleson, Moore, Parker Meadows, Christopher Sanchez. AL Championship on the red border. Roland Schwarber. Lane Thomas, Bednar, Matt Shaw, Mizrowski, DeGrom, Hassan Kim on your chrome, and Jared Jones. Muncie, Smith, Machado, Pena, Mason Miller, and Mookie Betts on your Sparkle. Nick Kurtz behind him. Strider, Salvi, Jung-Ho Lee, Jordan Lawler, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Nick Kurtz on your Raw Power, and Jackson Jobe. Stanton, Sale, Kirsch, Tauchman, Martin, Schneider. Turn back the clock, Mike Piazza and Shota Imanaga. Jackson Merrill, Kyle Bradish, Shohei Ohtani, Lars Newbar, and Jeff McNeil. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack. Yohan Moncada, Tovar, Bryson Stott. That is going to be Victor Robles on your Sparkle and Luis Severino. Trout, Bryant, Caballero, Chapman, Carlos Correa on your red border, and Dalen Lyle. Yandy, Ryan McMahon on your chrome, and Gleyber Torres. Asalo, Yama, Wu, McLean, Saccone, Ben Rice, Hassan Kim on your Sparkle, and Addison Barger. Willie Adames, Willie Abreu, Victor Mesa. Caleb Durbin on your Refractor, and Hunter Green. Empty box. Oh, and Casey, it's going to be Ryan McMahon on your Sparkle. Marcelo Mayer. Royce Lewis, upside down. Trey Savage, Noelvi, Diaz, and Meadroth. Nada. Jacob Young, Brandon Sprout, Evan Carter, Kyle Teal, John Kenzie, Noel on your chrome. Jose Ramirez. Image variation. Nice hit for J-Ram there on the IV for J-Ram. And then Rod Carew, Kenley Jansen there. J-Ram IV. Roman Anthony, Chase Dollander, Jackson Holiday, 4 people, and Jose Caballero and O'Neal Cruz. Rocchio, Dane Myers, Brendan Donovan, Miguel Vadquez, and Hunter Goodman. Carson Williams, Taj Bradley, Paez, Cole Young, Robert Suarez on your red border, and Seiya. Andrew Hoffman on your red border, and Bubba Chandler. We have gold to 50 here. Good luck. It's going to be Andre Granillo, 13 out of 50 for the Granillo spot. Rookie pitcher there. Nice hit for Andre Granillo. 13 of 50. Sedane, James Wood, Jonah Tong, Anthony Volpe on your Sparkle. Taylor Ward, Anthony Volpe on your Chrome. Carson Weisenhunt. Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Cal Raleigh, Edward Cabrera, Bo Bichette on your refractor, Denzel Clark. Roki, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson, Bobby Witt Jr. on your red border, and Trey Turner. Nico, Mikabel, Cam Schlittler, and Dylan Dingler. Schwarber, Kauser, Sheehan, Tatis, Noah Cameron, Victor Robles, red border, and Scooball and Skeens. John Kenzie Noel on your Sparkle, and Austin Riley. Jack Perkins, a rookie auto there. So 2 autos in this box. Nice hit for Jack Perkins, in this case I should say, so far. And Kyle Manzardo on your Sparkle. Empty box. Chase Burns, Crochet, Heriberto, Caminero, Cal Raleigh on your Sparkle. Freddie Peralta, Evan Carter. Rookie catchers of Rafael Flores, Jimmy Crook, CJ Stubbs, and Will Banfield on your refractor. Addison Barger on your auto. So there's auto number 3. I said for Barger there. 4 people, and Anthony Volpe. Jackson Holiday, Paez, Cole Young, Nico Horner on your red border, and Joey Loperfido. Schwarber, Sheehan, Carroll, Pena, Mason Miller, Edward Cabrera on your Sparkle, and Andrew Hoffman. Darvish, Bradley, Blaylock, and Bobby Witt Jr. Noelvi, Lindor, CJ Abrams, and Duhar. Mikabel on your red border, and John Kenzie Noel. Oh, did it? I don't know. Did Addison Barger hit an auto last case? He's working. Christian Moore, Nick Castellanos on your chrome and Robert Suarez. Seth Lugo, McLean, Saccone. It's going to be Christian Campbell on your Sparkle and Ryan McMahon. Bryson Stott, Grant Taylor, and Corbin Carroll. Wilson Contreras, PCA on the Ready in Action, and Ha-Seong Kim. Churio, Brandon Loud, Chapman, Reyes, Yandy, Curtis Mead on your red border. O'Hearn, Soler, Otani, Harry Ford, Dansby Swanson, and Mookie Betts. Rafaela, Granillo, Mizrowski, DeGrom, Chandler Simpson on your Sparkle, and AL Championship on the insert there. Luzardo, Joe Adell, Acuna, Jensen, Chapman, Nathan Eovaldi, red border, Victor Robles behind him. Vientos, Tauchman, Martin, Schneider, JJ Bleday on the chrome, and Scuball and Schemes. Rocchio, Free, Shanuel, Lux, Acuna, Jacob Wilson, Bo Bichette, and Bradley Rodriguez to finish off that box. Empty box. Fly all over the place. All right, here we go. Austin Riley on your Sparkle. Looks like a base pack. It is. Rocchio, Jazz, Duran, Dane Myers. Owen Casey on the Ready and Action. Royce Lewis, Denzel Clark on your chrome. Roki, Mickey Moniak, Bryce Harper. James Wood, Carlos Estevez on your red border. Riley Green, record breaker. Hunter Goodman on your Sparkle and Brenton Doyle. Roberto, Jose Caballero, and O'Neal Cruz on your red border. Brooks Lee behind him. Got another numbered hit here. It looks like it's just one person this time. Carter Jensen. 131 out of 150 on the blue refractor. Nice hit for the Carter Jensen spot. Good looking card there. Chase Dollander, Bradley Rodriguez on your chrome. Chandler Simpson, Joe Ryan on your refractor, and Riley Green. Churio, Horner, Micabel, Evaldi, Rodon, and Brian Reynolds. Austin Riley on your red border, Ramon Laureano. Cole Reagans, Carson Weisenhunt on your red border, and Josh Nixon Garcia. It's going to be Trey Turner on your Sparkle and Anthony Siegler. Last pack here. Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Adley, Rushing, Cal Raleigh, Kenley Jansen on your Sparkle, and Brent Rooker. We're down to our last 4 boxes of the break. Alrighty, good luck. We've hit, I think, 3 autos. So we need 1 more to tie, 2 more to beat it. Empty box. Looks like a base pack here to start, and it is. Brian Reynolds on your Sparkle, and Kyle Tucker. Hola. Josh Nixon Garcia on your Chrome. Gunner, Kim, Suarez, Carter. Turn back the clock. Derek Jeter and Sandy Alcantara.
Another Addison Barger.
Yeah, they're saying I wasn't sure, so that's the second auto. Damn. James Wood, Friedel, Jonah Tong, Aaron Judge on the Ready and Action.
Can you believe that this sells for only about $150?
That's crazy.
Right?
Let's go
For
back.
$150, I'm keeping it.
You Savage, Riley Green on the Record Breaker Red Border.
The Canadian Cannon. Love
That's
it, dude.
cool. I thought it was a cool nickname. I
Yep.
didn't even know that. Jazz Chisholm, Jaron Duran, Merrill Kelly, and Luis Garcia. Looks like base. It is base. House Alcantara, Nico Micabel, Ryan Pepio, red border, and Kib Ryan Hayes.
This all needs to be sorted too.
We got green chrome here. Good luck. To the Diamondbacks and the Kettle Marte spot, or Ketel. 87 out of 99 for Ketel Marte.
Kettle's something for tea.
I like calling him Kettle. I've always called him that. I've called him Kettle. I've called him Ketel.
Just don't call him late for dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Caminero, Bryce Harper on the chrome, and Kobe Mail really quick on the hold on.
12:30.
Alrighty. Didn't realize we were against the gun here. Got a moving groove. We got Brent Rooker on your Sparkle, Brandon Nimmo there. Lubob on your red border. Adley, Dalton Rushing, Matt McClain, refractor there for the McClain spot. Matt Olson, Riley Green on your Sparkle. It's going to be a base pack. Christian Walker, Anthony Siegler, red border, Corey Seager.
We're gonna move the next one till 1.
Ramon Laureano on the Sparkle. Okay. We have time, right?
No, because you still have to do the recap.
No, I'm saying we have time like 2 minutes to 1.
Yeah, yeah, because it's just the little 20 boxer.
Yeah, okay. That's
And
it.
the next break's not till 2. So
Okay.
football break now.
Empty box.
I shut the door behind me, even though I'm gonna have my hands full of trays. Thanks.
Looks like a base pack here, and it is a base pack. It's going to be Nolan Ryan on the Ready and Action. Four people on the rookie shortstops and Brian Reynolds. Roman Anthony on your rookie, gold rookie cut. Miguel Cabrera on the Turn Back the Clock Sparkle. Sal Stewart, Cal Raleigh, Carlos Narvaez, red border. Orion Kirkering on your chrome. Chandler Simpson, Zach Neto on your Sparkle. Turn back the clock of Carlos Beltran. Yeah. Lawrence Butler, Javier Baez, Keibert Ruiz on your red border. Fernando Tatis, four people on your rookie pitchers refractor there. Johan Duran, Christian Javier. It's going to be base. Yep. Nick Castellanos, four people on your red border, rookie pitchers there. Roki, Simeon Woods, Richardson on your chrome. Sonny Gray on your chrome. Carlos Narvaez on your Sparkle. Darrell Hernandez on your red border, and last pack here. Dane Myers and Eduardo Rodriguez on your Sparkle. Two boxes left. Empty box.
Save this. It's a nice box.
Max Fried and Freddie Peralta on your Sparkle. Adolis Garcia upside down. Jordan Ashcraft, Lawrence Butler, Luis Garcia Jr. on your red border. Otani, Thomas Sajasi on your crown. Marcus Semien on your Sparkle, and your batting leaders Aaron Judge and Trey Turner. Kyle Tucker on your Chrome, and Fredward Freeman. Jackson Holiday and Jaden Hill on your refractors. CJ Keith is behind him. Mason Miller, Dylan Smith, our rookie pitchers, 4 people, and Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber on the RBI leaders. Kevin Alcantara, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Shane Bieber, red border, and Julio Rodriguez. Jason Dominguez, little base pack there. Owen Casey. Lennon Sosa on your red border, and Angel Martinez. It's going to be Jose Caballero and O'Neal Cruz on the Sparkle. Bryson Stott, Sal Frelick on your Chrome. Mike Yastrzemski. Kyle Teal, Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb on your Sparkle, and Record Breaker for Pete Alonso. Rafi Devers, going to be a base pack there. Welvy, Shohei Ohtani on the ready and action. Ryan Jeffers, red border, and Bryce Turang. Alrighty, we are down to our last box of the break. Empty box. Here we go. Good luck. You have not hit. Hopefully we get something for you here. Starting off with a base pack. Lindor, Ke'Bryan Hayes on your Sparkle. Ready and action for Reggie Jackson. Jeff McNeil on the Chrome and Joey Loperfido. Looks like a base pack. It is a base pack. Red border for Matt Wallner. Base pack. Roki and Matt Wallner on your Sparkle. Royce Lewis, Ke'Bryan Hayes on your red border, and Brooks Baldwin. Addison Barger on your Chrome. Record breakers of Riley Green. James Wood and 2025 World Series there on the refractor. Hunter Green on the Chrome. Brooks Lee. Bibby, Kodai, and Brenton Doyle on your base pack. Dalton Varsho on your red border, and Ryan Pepio. Chandler Simpson, Edgar Cuero red border, and Riley Green. Chase Dollander, Dalton Varsho, Sparkle, and Luba. Last pack of the break here. Edgar Cuero, Sparkle, and that will do it for our break. Give me a quick second here. I'm going to get this recap for you. Alright, jumping into our autos. Lowest numbered was, of course, this Fernando Tatis red ink. 73 of 75 there for El Nino. Jumping into our other autos, we had Jack Perkins, Otto Kemp, Didier Fuentes, that's a nice one. Jim Rice, Addison Barger. Oh, yeah, there was two. And Addison Barger. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 autos. Not bad. Into our mems. Lowest numbered one was here. 46 out of 77 for Jackson Merrill on your mem. Other mems, not numbered here. Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna Jr., Christian Yelich, Jackson Churio, James Wood, and Jazz Cheeseman. Numbered hits out of 50. Miguel Vargas, Andre Granillo. Out of 77, Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber. Out of 99, Mason Miller, Ketel Marte, Bryce Terang. Out of 150, Flores, Crooks, Stubbs, and Banfield. Turning back the clock, Derek Jeter out of 150. Carter Jensen and Jackson Holiday all out of 150. On your decal edge, rookie pitchers, PJ Poland, Luinder Avila, Taylor Rashi, and Shinsuke Agasawara. And then Caden Dana there for the decal edge hit. That's a cool one. On your image variations here, we have Jose Ramirez and Kyle Teal on your IVs. And on your nickname variation, we have the Canadian Cannon on the nickname variation there. Alright, we're going to do our randomizer real quick. I have 2 cards here to use as an example. Give me a second. Let me just open this up. Alright, so we will do our left-right first. This one is going to be decided between left or right. If we hit other ones, they will be split evenly. But this is either going to Cal Raleigh or Kyle Schwarber here. So we're going to roll the dice. So we got 10. We're going to randomize the left and right list 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and good luck, 10. Going to the right side, if you look down there, it says 10 times. You look at the top, it says right. So that will be going to Kyle Schwarber on the right side. And then for these ones, we're going to randomize these. There are their own spots for some of these, but some of the ones, they aren't their own spots. We're going to randomize this. If it is its own spot, it'll go to that spot regardless of the randomization. We're doing it in case there are ones that weren't their own spot here. So this is going to be, the way this one will go will be top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and wherever it lands on is where it goes. Here we go. Let's roll the dice. 6 times. So here we go. Here's the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going top left here. So top left, bottom right, top right. So top left. So if this is not its own spot, this would go to PJ Poland if it's not its own spot. If it is, of course, this just goes to its spot. Alright, that is going to do it for us today and our 2-case Mega Break. We will be live again in about 20 to 25 minutes with some Topps Chrome football. So, we hope to see you back later. There are auctions that are ending today for tomorrow, so if you want to get in on any breaks tomorrow, make sure you check those out over on Hobby Legends on eBay. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Later, y'all.